本日の企画、TOEFL を知らないイギリス人に抜き打ちで TOEFL を受けてもらったらどんな結果になるのか検証していきたいと思います。ちなみにそんな本日の登場人物は
Oops! Oh my god! Keep him bumping. Okay, you Don't play with your food, kids.
始まるよ。
How are you? Just tell me and update your life so far.
I think I've been sitting like at my desk working too much or just not moving enough, and it's really embarrassing because I was walking along the street. It just took me by surprise, you know, when something hurts so much and it is kind of funny. It's that kind of pain.
So Emily, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Have you studied abroad before?
Yes, I studied in California.
When you were?
I did 4 years at university.
Yeah.
And the 3rd year I did abroad.
For how long?
It was a year long.
Japanese people do the study abroad to enhance their English skills or abilities. But you're British. You already speak English, and why did you study abroad in America?
Like if I'd done a language at uni, I would have then had to go to that. Sorry. If I'd done a language at uni, I would have had to then go to a country that speaks that language as part of my degree. But because I did a degree that was in English, the year abroad places had to teach in English as well. So that's when I went to UCSD. But the reason I studied English, in short, is that's because I'm stupid and can only speak English, which meant I couldn't study it in another country. Ow!
Oh! It doesn't mean that you didn't take the TOEFL test to enter the American university.
I've never heard or done it.
TOEFL is test of English as a foreign language. There are 2 ways to study abroad for us. One is to take this English TOEFL or IELTS test to prove that we can speak English. And the other way is going for the English language school first, and if we could pass the test, then we can have the rights to enter college. So I wonder, I'm just curious to how much you're gonna get the scores for it. Why just don't we take this test?
Yeah, bring it on. Let's do it.
Great. And okay.
なんとこの度、
大学や大学院入試、単位認定、教員公務員試験、国際機関の採用、レベルチェックなど
幅広い目的で活用されている TOEFL iBT が2023年の夏から生まれ変わるんです。変わるポイント1、
試験時間が3時間から2時間になります。リーディングは長文問題が2つに短縮化されたり、スコアに加算されないダミー問題の撤廃、各セクションの説明の簡素化、休憩時間が撤廃されるなどがあります。
変わるポイント2、
ライティング問題が一新されたことによって回答時間が3分の1の10分になりました。他には教授の質問の後、他の生徒の回答も読めるようになったので、他の生徒の意見も参考にしながら自分の意見を回答することができるようになりました。
詳細は概要欄をチェック。
You choose. Which one would you like to go first?
Speaking.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Let's
Oh my
do it.
gosh, I don't think I'll do very well on this because I speak really fast and I'm a
You will now be asked to give your opinion about a familiar topic. Give yourself 15 seconds to prepare your response. Then record yourself speaking for 45 seconds, okay? Okay. Some people enjoy taking risks and trying new things. Others are not of interest. They are cautious and prefer to avoid danger. Which behavior do you think is better? Explain why.
Do you need 15 seconds to prepare?
No.
Okay.
English.
You ready? Go.
Oh, so I think a little bit of both is good because if you have too much of one, then I actually can't speak. If you have too much of one, then right. It's not hard.
Yeah, don't worry.
If you enjoy taking risks and trying new things, you can open yourself up to opportunities that you wouldn't have. However, you could also injure yourself. If you are not as adventurous and you prefer to avoid danger, you may live longer, but you might live a much more boring life because you don't meet anyone or do anything. So get a bit of both. Don't be stupid. Neither is better or worse, but probably being a bit more adventurous is better, let's face it. But be aware of the risks.
I totally agree with you. If we do not try something new, then it's kind of really safe, that one, but it has no opportunities to grow ourselves, so I totally agree with that. Which one would you go next?
Reading, please.
Okay, reading. I will send it to you.
お次はリーディングセクション。やることはパッセージを読んで該当の答えを選ぶだけ。このスタイルは英検やTOEICなんかと同じですね。
That's learning a lot.
maybe why don't you just read this out?
Okay.
Wait. Do you still do radio stuff?
Yeah, so I work in radio at the moment. Not so much of my own voice stuff, some, but really I work as a producer. So.
Really? Are you the producer?
But my aim is still to get to the voicey bit. I've done like voiceover stuff.
You should read these out loud, please.
Okay. In 1970, geologists Kenneth J. Sue and William B. F. Ryan were collecting research data while aboard the Oceanic. An objective of this particular cruise was to investigate the floor of the Mediterranean and to resolve questions about its geologic history. One question was related to evidence that the Most of the older organisms were nearly wiped out, although a few hardy species survived. A few managed to migrate into the Atlantic. Somewhat later, the migrants returned, bringing new species with them. Why did the near extinction and migrations occur? Which of the following is not mentioned in paragraph 1? A. Most invertebrate species disappeared during wave of extinctions. B. A few hardy species wiped out many of the Mediterranean's invertebrates. C. Some invertebrates migrated to the Atlantic Ocean. Or D. New species of fauna populated the Mediterranean when old migrants returned. 3, 2, 1.
B. Good! What do you think of this reading section so far?
You have to really think about it. I can't just do it by glancing at it. So just because I'm English doesn't actually give me an advantage, but it doesn't mean that it's easy for me is what I'm saying. So if whoever's watching this, if you have your TOEFL certificate,
Let's move on.
I would like to choose reading.
We did it.
Listening, please.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we have to listen to it.
Yes, but this one will be so easy, and I really love the listening sections.
Okay.
Listen to a conversation between a student and her basketball coach. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hey, Coach. I just thought I'd stop by to see what I missed while I was gone.
Well, we've been working real hard on our plan for the next game. There are a couple of other things I need to tell you.
Oh, okay.
First, everybody's getting a new team jacket.
Wow. How'd that happen?
A woman who played here about 25 years ago came through town a few weeks ago and saw a game and said she wanted to do something for the team, so...
So she's buying us new jackets?
Yep.
Wow, that's really nice of her.
Yes, it is. It's great that former players still care so much about our school and our basketball program.
Yes! This length of this listening is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It reminds me of my old days in America.
Oh, hearing. Yeah. I got a bit lost in thinking about her backstory and his backstory, and I wouldn't want to be her friend because she sounded both bored and also like...
I love you.
I know.
That's how you
and
made
I feel bad because this woman who bought the jackets, I feel like maybe she spent every last penny she had on these jackets for this team, so I do feel bad. What are the speakers mainly discussing? How the woman should prepare for the next game, the woman's responsibilities as team captain, things that happened while the woman was away, or the style of the new team uniforms.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is piece of cake.
I love listening test is the best for me. I
like them, but I'm getting distracted by the characters, distracted by other things.
I realized that I don't need a Red Bull because you're the energy drink.
No, I'm here.
So the next section is the writing. And in the past, for the writing section of the TOEFL, it was for like writing the essay.
So it's just now this little paragraph.
Yeah.
So your professor is...
新しくなった TOEFL のライティングテスト、どんなもんか見ていきましょう。内容は教授が経済学の授業で教授の質問に答えるというもの。ディスカッションのクラスみたいです。実際の留学生活を想定されたかのようで面白いですね。ルールは最低100語を10分で書くというもの。ではスタート。
When people are asked about the most important discoveries or inventions made in the last 200 years, they usually mention something very obvious, like the computer or the cell phone. But there are thousands of other discoveries or inventions that have had a huge impact on how we live today. What scientific discovery or technological invention from the last 200 years, other than computers and cell phones, would you choose as being important? Why?
Ooh,
Australian?
I mean, we're so used to science and technology that we're not even aware of all the things that we use in our daily lives.
I would probably choose space satellites. This technology happened in the last 100 years, and it has become important for so many things. Just think about navigation, or telecommunications, or even the military.
この後もう一人の学生は医学の進歩について答える文章がありました。さあ、次は私たちの番。何を書こうかな？
Antibiotics.
You're waiting for the antibiotics.
Yes, because I had some recently.
Don't have enough time.
I'm just reading over it.
Oh, you finished?
Yeah.
10分後。
Yes, I'm done!
There have been many significant scientific...
エミリーは抗生物質について書きました。さすがネイティブ、100語以上は優に書いてる印象です。対して私が書いたのは
DNA. I just wrote about DNA.
しかし67語、100字を乱すことができませんでした。一発勝負のノーベンで挑むのはちょっと無謀だった印象です。
So, what I realized was, for the speaking and writing one, the skills to summarize all my thoughts, these are something that I need to have one. And if I don't know the vocabulary, I cannot make a finished writing for this. But not only for that, I realized that reading newspapers in English, like BBC, that makes
Overall vocabulary a lot better, yeah.
yes, solving all these tests are kind of really hard. But if I do this like every day, that makes English abilities will change, I think. We just did it, without any preparation, but I could do more better. What about you? What do you think?
I can't even imagine doing that in a different language. So anyone who's doing this, wow, hats off to you. It's amazing, and this shows if you can pass this test 100%, you can live and completely integrate yourself with English-speaking people in these places. Like, absolutely. Also, it smells really nice, sorry. It smells amazing.
Amazing! I really love gas smell when I go to the gas station.
I love it.